I have absolutely everything I need to shoot any video by myself in this bag. And I'll show you guys what's in it. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am Onell Elliott. This is Onell Media, and you are awesome. If you are here, I just want to let you guys know that we do videos on everything with video and photography. So if you're looking for tips, tricks, and hacks to get your photography and video game up to par for this social media networking thing, I'm your guy. But today we're going to be getting into what I like to take with me when I'm going to run and gun shoot a video. Not photography, a video. I have 5 things, and if you stay to the end of the video, I guarantee you the 5th thing is going to help you level up your YouTube channel. So we're going to get into the first thing. Whenever I'm going to shoot, man, I always have a lens with great coverage. It doesn't matter so much the type of camera that you have. In all honesty, if you know what you're going to shoot, you have to be well prepared. But I want to make sure that I have a lens with amazing coverage. Now, the lens that I use as my workhorse lens is the Tamron 24 to 75mm f2.8, the original version. Not the 2. The original version works just fine for me. And a little thing that a lot of people don't know is some of the research and development that Tamron has for these lenses actually comes from Sony, because Sony actually bought a stake in the company. So in theory, a Tamron won't work as well as a native Sony lens, but it will probably work better than most third-party lenses that you can get your hands on. Now that we got the lens out of the way, I'm gonna give you guys my second thing that I always make sure that I have with me. I bring a light. And this light right here is actually the Aperture MC. Very soft light, but you can ramp it up, and I love that it has this little box that comes with it that you can just take off, and it's like a softbox little gel. It's nice. It's sturdy too. Like, it's really a thicker plastic, and you can just slap it right back on top of that light right there and get back to what you were doing. Now, this light right here actually has magnets on the back of it, if you guys can see. And those magnets help you stick it to anything that's metal, of course. And sometimes you'll be in a pinch and you need to get the light in a spot where you can't really fit a tripod, or you don't want to bring something as big as, I don't know, a C-stand just to have one little light. So you're running and gunning. But in the situation that I'm showing you guys, I actually was in a shop where they were doing hair where there's a lot of bright lights. So I didn't have to use this light, but this light is definitely clutch when you're going to do some run and gun video shooting. The next thing that you guys want to make sure you're doing is being able to get good audio. Now, this right here is the Zoom H1N, and I take this with me everywhere. You never know when you're gonna have to live up somebody, or you're gonna need some type of background sounds. Like I was in a shop and I was shooting, and there was a lot of stuff going on. Hair was being pressed and curled and all of that. Sometimes you won't be able to find that online. Now, I personally use Epidemic Sound, and I haven't even checked to see if those type of sounds are on there or anything like that. But to get around all of that, you can actually record your own sounds in this mic right here, or recorder, and you'll have that later on. So that's one thing that is pretty clutch that a lot of people don't really think of when they're going to shoot. Now, if you're really in a pinch, you can just use your camera. Like, get up real close to whatever it is that you're shooting. Make sure that your camera can actually hear what's going on and record the sound in, and just keep that in mind that these clips are not actually gonna be used for video, but they're gonna be used for the sound that is coming off of the clip. Now, my 4th thing that I always have with me, man, is you gotta have a monitor, man. You gotta have a monitor. On top of just giving you a bigger look at what you're actually shooting, this monitor right here has different modes that I could go into that actually help me, like false color. I love false color. Waveforms, I love waveforms. Like, waveforms are the best. Why don't all cameras have waveforms? But anyway, waveforms, false color, which is super helpful. It also gives you a bigger picture to see what you're shooting, and it just really comes in clutch. This right here is a desk view. super cheap. I probably paid like $89 for this, man, and it's worth it. Now, if you want to upgrade it and do something better with your money, like get a better one, because I believe this one was so long ago. It's probably like 5 years ago. It's 1080, but you can get 4K. So that's also a great thing to have, and that's number 4, right? Yeah, that's number 4. So we're gonna get into the final thing, which I feel like is the secret sauce that you should bring with you on every video shoot that you have, no matter what, if you are a YouTube creator. I don't have people with me when I'm shooting, I don't have a crew, and since I don't have a crew, I have to find ways to be able to get behind the scenes footage. Now, doing tutorials, a big help with this video that you guys are watching now is actually the clips that I have from behind the scenes showing me do different things. Now, I got all of those clips with my handy dandy Sony ZV-1 sitting right there on the tripod in the background. It shoots 4K, but you could bring it down to the lowest format, which would still let you shoot 4K, but you'd have a lot more time to just sit it in the back and forget about it and just let it run. That is something that I do constantly when I'm shooting client videos, when I don't have anybody with me, and in most cases, I don't have anybody with me. But that helps you be able to bring your photo shoot, your video shoot, or whatever it is that you're shooting back to the house. You have behind the scenes footage. You could put voiceovers, or you could shoot like I'm doing right now, doing a small tutorial and showing people what you use, and then add those clips to give more content to what you are explaining to people. So the 5th thing is having a backup camera. Even if it's a point and shoot, it doesn't have to be the most amazing camera, but having a backup camera always comes in clutch. Now, if you have learned anything and you are still here, you ought to fail, give me dap. I'm rocking with you. Please like, subscribe, send this to somebody if you think it could help them out. Comment. I'll be in the comments chopping it up with you guys, man. I always talk back with the fam. So, with that being said, like, subscribe, ring that bell notification so you can be back for every video, and I will see you guys on the next one. As usual, peace. I love you guys.